So that concludes a busy Saturday then in the Premier League. It started, of course, with Manchester United strengthening their grip on second place. 2-1 win over Liverpool, thanks to 2 goals then from Marcus Rashford. Everton got 3rd straight home win. They beat Brighton 2-0 at Goodison Park. 10 men Swansea held out for 79 minutes to take a point at Huddersfield. Newcastle eased their relegation fears, beating fellow strugglers Southampton 3-0. Leicester hit bottom club West Brom for 4 at the Hawthorns for the Foxes' first win in 6. West Ham, meanwhile, suffered a 3rd straight loss at a toxic London stadium after a 3-0 home defeat to Burnley. As far as the top of the table is concerned, Manchester City's lead at the top now 13 points, but they host Stoke on Monday. Manchester United now 5 points clear of Liverpool in 2nd place. Chelsea now within 2 points of the top 4 and Tottenham, with Spurs going to Bournemouth on Sunday. And look at Burnley within 2 points of Arsenal, who host in-form Watford also on Sunday. At the other end, it looks increasingly bleak now for West Brom, still 8 points adrift, but with just 8 games to play now for the Baggies. Stoke go to City, as I've mentioned, on Monday. Southampton now with 1 win in 17. And West Ham both hovering dangerously above the relegation zone. Well, what a nervy ending then to that game at Stamford Bridge from a Chelsea perspective. They hit the post. It all got quite frantic as far as they were concerned.
They did, yeah. They hit the post. Sorloth, when he was in a really good position, did he get caught between his feet a little bit right here or not?
I think he's got to go across the goalkeeper here. I think he's just gone for pure power, and he's gone. Look, when you look at the amount of goal to the goalkeeper's left there, with that on his favourite left foot, he's got to do better here. I think the referee's been a little bit premature in blowing his whistle, because you can see him looking in. And I think he's seen Gary Cahill come in, and he's just. I think he can't see through those bodies.
No.
And I think he's guessed at that decision.
Yeah.
And he's got that wrong.
Riedewald shapes to really go with his foot up high, but then he drops it right at the last minute. Yeah. And a rueful grin there from Roy Hodgson. Yeah. But look, let's be honest. Yes, Palace had some other chances. It might have been better for them. Giroud could have had goals. Yeah. Hazard missed one-on-ones. You know, so Chelsea could have extended their lead and been comfortably over the line. As it was, they had to sweat just a wee bit. Yeah, and thanks in the main from that goal from Patrick van Aanholt late on in that second half. It was a good goal. Again, a lot of blue shirts dragged over one side of the field right in. Van Aanholt's got plenty of room. Yeah, as obviously Williams, he's put a real shift in. He didn't track Van Aanholt, but in the end, like I say, Wilf was the man. He set him up. Great vision from him. And it's a good finish from Van Aanholt. He does score goals. He can get forward and score goals. It's a pity that they cannot start the game with that intensity, but Wilf made a difference. But it was the 2 goals in the space of 7 first-half minutes that put Chelsea well on top at the break. Willian with the first. I mean, as much as Chelsea deserved the lead after 45 minutes, there was a huge slice of luck for both these goals. There certainly was. Look, Willian has been in exceptional form lately. And he does this great. When he steps inside, we know he can hit them seriously hard. He actually doesn't really get that one. And it takes an awkward deflection, and it sneaks in past Wayne Hennessy at the near post. Really unlucky, that one. I mean, again, you know, sometimes when you're suffering, you just look at goals like that and you think, wow, we deserve a bit of luck from somewhere. He got a bit of slice of luck there, and it got worse right here for him. Well, it did. And like I say, when you consider, like, Sorloth's disallowed goal, and then you look at how this goal's gone, and you talk about not getting luck, but this is 3 deflections. One of Kelly, back off the goalkeeper, and off Kelly again. That's just like really freaky. That is. Yeah, it really is unfortunate. Terrible luck for them. And if it's going for you, that doesn't happen. Yeah, really desperately unlucky. He's trying to get in behind his goalkeeper there. He's doing the right thing, the defender. Sticks a right leg out. Comes back off the goalkeeper, hits him on the leg, and look at that. Wow, really unlucky. That's when you're suffering. That's desperately unlucky. But to their credit, they kept battling on. They kept battling on, and they'll take a bit of pride out of it, but unfortunately, they need points. Afterwards, Olivier Giroud will be cursing his luck. He won't know why he didn't get on the score sheet today. He hit the post, of course, had a couple of efforts, scrambled off the line in what was only his 3rd Premier League start for the champions. And let's hear from him now.
Olivier, back to winning ways after a couple of defeats, but fair to say Chelsea weren't quite firing at their best today.
Yeah, you know, we were 2-0 up, and we struggled a bit to put the 3rd one, which the one could relieve us and play without fear until the end. But obviously, when they came back, we We lost a bit of confidence, and but I think we've done well tonight, and the most important was the 3 points. And we've done good things, you know, and it's nice for the future, you know. We just needed these 3 points, and yeah, it's good for the next one.
There was a player out there who came very, very close a few times to scoring a third goal for Chelsea. What on earth did you do to deserve that bad luck?
You know, sometimes you try. Yeah, you miss a bit of luck, but at the end of the day, you know, we won, and that's the most important thing for me. I will work hard at training again and again to succeed, you know, to come back on the score sheet. But you know, as long as we won, I'm very happy, and I try to help the team to hold the ball and to set up the game, you know. And obviously, I would prefer to score today, but hopefully I'll keep it for the next games.
Tell us about Willian. He's in fantastic form, man of the match again today. You've played against him so many times. Now you're alongside him. Has that given you a different perspective? How impressed have you been with him?
Yeah, he's been very efficient for us this last weeks, and yeah, he's doing very well. He's in a good run. We need players who can make the difference. You know, all through the game. So yeah, he's doing very well. You know, yeah, he just shot. It was deflected, but post and in. So yeah, he's doing very well, and he's got he's got everything, you know, to bring his quality for the team.
It was a big call from Antonio Conte to plump for Olivier Giroud instead of Alvaro Morata. Has he given the Italians something to think about today?
I think if he took a couple of those chances, we're not talking about... yes, he was unlucky as a striker. You have days like that. But I think that if we're talking about chances taken, if he takes 2 of these chances, then I think he's in a very good position to get himself involved for the Barcelona game. Now, here you have to give Tompkins credit, but still, these chances, where you are, chances. Yeah, and he's got to be scoring them.
He's always been this sort of player for me, right? He's got so many good attributes, and yet he just won't get the numbers in order to lead the line for a top team. I think he's a fantastic supplementary striker. He's almost actually even better than that. He's almost stuck somewhere
between the two.
He's better than being a sub. But if you start him every week...
Which was his position at Arsenal, wasn't it?
If you start him every week, you think, will he get me the numbers? Is he going to score me enough goals? And I think every manager that he works for, probably, in all honesty, the answer to that is no.
OK, as far as Crystal Palace are concerned, 8 games left now of their season. They're still very much in the mire. But it was viewed as a favourable run-in. Is it still?
Well, I think you have to look at Liverpool as a tough one. They'll be tough. I think Brighton's going to be a derby, so that's a tough one. But I think with Wilfred coming back and the fact that they can look at this game and take some positives out of it, especially the way they conceded the 2 goals, the luck that Chelsea had. And I think that if they attack those games like they finished today's game, then you've got to say that Palace have got more than a good enough opportunity to get themselves out of trouble.
I agree. Only one team there in the top 6. Only one. So, look, as run-ins go...
That's not bad, is it?
And that one is at home as well against Liverpool. So you can't grumble at that, Manish. That is an opportunity there to pick up points. I personally still think Crystal Palace will be all right. You know, I know Wrighty is having a panic up because it's a club that's dear to him. But I think they have got enough to find a way. I think there are other teams down there that don't have the goal-scoring potential that they have got. But they've got to get them fit, and they've got to stay fit.
And case in point of the last 2 games, they may have lost the last 2, but they have certainly shown enough grit and spirit that they can possibly get out of the mire. The same can't be said, however, for West Ham United. 1 win in 7 now, after today's 3-0 home defeat to Burnley. And there have been protests, both on and off the pitch. It's been a day to forget for Hammers fans. We'll be looking back at that when we return.